On Saturday, August 23, 2025, at the forecourt of the Wesley Cathedral, Chapel Square, Cape Coast. You can't afford to miss that. On Sunday, August 24, it's a double celebration as we ordain new Methodist ministers at the University of Cape Coast. On that same Sunday, we are painting the entire Ghana blue with a Methodist blue cloth in every society across the connection as we thank God for a successful 190th anniversary celebrations. The entire celebrations is on the theme, Walking in the Word, Equipped for Every Good Work, 2 Timothy 3 verse 16 to 17, and will be led by the presiding Bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, the Most Reverend Professor Johnson Kwabena Asamoah Jedu, assisted by the lay president Brother Kwesi Atak Entry and the administrative bishop, the Right Reverend Dr. William Ejay Imperijechi. The host bishop is the Right Reverend Richard Sinabwachi Andam, the Methodist Bishop of Cape Coast Diocese. Your favorite Christian television station, Wesley TV, will be in Cape Coast throughout this week-long celebration for live telecast of some of the programs from the venue. We'll also bring you live coverage activities, special discussion programs and features, sport interviews, and all the sights and sounds from the root of Methodism. Ogwafo when you're ready, the Methodists are sorry bafie. I will serve the church. WTV, reaching out to the world. Ago, good people of Ghana. From Cape Coast to every corner of Ghana, the Wesleyan family is calling out to you. Yes, you. Join us to thank God for His manifold blessings as we celebrate His goodness and unfailing mercies. The Methodist Church Ghana marks a week of trying blessings as we hold our 13th Biennial General Purposes Council meeting from August 19 to August 24, 2025 at the Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast. This will be followed by a grand derby to climax the 190th anniversary of Methodism in Ghana on Saturday, August 23, 2025 at the forecourt of the Wesley Cathedral, Chapel Square, Cape Coast. You can't afford to miss that. On Sunday, August 24, it's a double celebration as we ordain new Methodist ministers at the University of Cape Coast. On that same Sunday, we are painting the entire Ghana blue with a Methodist blue cloth in every society across the connection as we thank God for a successful 190th anniversary celebrations. The entire celebrations is on the theme, Walking in the Word, Equipped for Every Good Work, 2 Timothy 3 verse 16 to 17, and will be led by the presiding Bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, the Most Reverend Professor Johnson Kwabena Asamoah Jedu, assisted by the lay president Brother Kwesi Atak Entry and the administrative bishop, the Right Reverend Dr. William Ejay Imperijechi. The host bishop is the Right Reverend Richard Sinabwachi Andam, the Methodist Bishop of Cape Coast Diocese. Your favorite Christian television station, Wesley TV, will be in Cape Coast throughout this week-long celebration for live telecast of some of the programs from the venue. We'll also bring you live coverage activities, special discussion programs and features, sport interviews, and all the sights and sounds from the root of Methodism. Ogwafo when you're ready, the Methodists are sorry bafie. I will serve the church. WTV, reaching out to the world. Ago, good people of Ghana. From Cape Coast to every corner of Ghana, the Wesleyan family is calling out to you. Yes, you. Join us to thank God for His manifold blessings as we celebrate His goodness and unfailing mercies. The Methodist Church Ghana marks a week of trying blessings as we hold our 13th Biennial General Purposes Council meeting from August 19 to August 24, 2025 at the Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast. This will be followed by a grand derby to climax the 190th anniversary of Methodism in Ghana on Saturday, August 23, 2025, at the forecourt of the Wesley Cathedral, Chapel Square, Cape Coast. You can't afford to miss that. On Sunday, August 24, it's a double celebration as we ordain new Methodist ministers at the University of Cape Coast. On that same Sunday, we are painting the entire Ghana blue with a Methodist blue cloth in every society across the connection as we thank God for a successful 190th anniversary celebrations. The entire celebrations is on the theme, Walking in the Word, equipped for every good work, 2 Timothy 3 verse 16 to 17, and will be led by the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, the Most Reverend Professor Johnson Kwabena Asamoah Jedu, assisted by the lay president Brother Kwesi Atak Entry and the administrative bishop, the Right Reverend Dr. William Ejay Imperijechi. The host bishop is the Right Reverend Richard Senabuachi Andam, the Methodist Bishop of Cape Coast Diocese. Your favorite Christian television station, Wesleyan TV, will be in Cape Coast throughout this week-long celebration for live telecast of some of the programs from the venue. We'll also bring you live coverage activities, special discussion programs and features, sport interviews, and all the sight and sounds from the root of Methodism. Ogwafo, when you're ready, the Methodists are sorry bafie. I will serve the church. WTV, reaching out to the world.
Dear friends, welcome back to the studio. Yashe boss wo Methodist Jumedie friend expanded GPC say pin craft for mo yebema busuafo nyina so ate. We are happy that we can continue to commune with our Methodist family, and for those who join us based on fraternal relationships, we are still the people called Methodists. Some radio 24 AJ reports na hodo ebi abetwem ministries abetwem finance and development so aba etwem. Some radio we are focusing on the Directorate for Social Services. I am happy to introduce the boss in the thick of affairs, the General Director for the Directorate of Social Services, the Brother Dr. Ken Dazi Sego Ono na yepenia odi mpanifo yenu. Welcome, brother sir. Afe so ye won mpanifo bi a so ba be chire nsem ne bebre mu na yetimi atiase de ebeka won fantimu yebeka de ebeka won kran mu so yebeka. The Reverend Comfort Ruth Kote Papa Fio, a director of Gender, Family and Social Intervention, Emma Methodist Asaf. Mama, Afeso so yewo yenya bako ha Dr. Ni Ado Bruce, Onona Director Environment, Agric and Rural Development, Emma Methodist Asaf. Anyami Ojoko. All right. Yendi kan ko Dr. Sego so no mfa yan. Dr. Sego una oje akasamu no I want you to give me the major highlights as you did when you were called to deliver your speech.
Okay. So we undertook several programs or activities at the connectional office and also at the various levels of the church, at the diocesan level, through their synod reports, and even societies and circuits through the diocesan reports and other social special activities that are undertaken. And the key things are within the General Director's office, the area of entrepreneurship, especially for the youth and the unemployed in the church. And then we also gave some updates on developments within the Health Directorate. We also gave some listening about the update on the agricultural project and our mental health activities as well. And then we also provided some report on the MR, that is the Methodist Rafiki Satellite Village, and the MDRS. These are the highlights under the Office of the General Director. If you come to health, we looked at our health promotion activities, health education activities across the connection, and we were able to reach about 40,000 people with health education messages. And in medical outreach programs also captured up to 60,000 people across in the year 2024. And we also looked at what our hospitals have been able to provide, that is the healthcare provision in our 26 health facilities. We have out of that 6 hospitals and 20 medical centers. And we also looked at how well these hospitals are doing financially. We also looked at our Methodist Health Training Institute at Afosu, and the new one which is in the pipeline to come on stream by early next year. Everything is ready except the GTech accreditation, which we are waiting for. So those are some of the. We also talked about the Methodist Health Sunday and also other fundraising initiatives, the Methodist Health Beyond Aid scheme and all. So those are the key things we did in the health area, and General Director's this thing. When it comes to gender, I think she and Rick.
Very well. Inti Ajafo, Dr. Kensegu na Ochichu Munami Bisano, the general highlights. Ube jina hwa na openyo tie ekonyom, so my highlights, inti highlights no, and wetimi de amaya within 2 minutes or so. Enche bia na mi bisa empenifo onso so etemenchen ha. Juma poti omudi afie twemu. But Dr. Kensegu, I want to specifically ask what your directorate does in the first place. I can say the General Directorate of Social Service. Okay.
General Directorate. We have responsibility for the fiscal development of the individual and his environment, his or her environment. Fiscal development near the wow to time back to the all the issues, your development. Now, what's the name of some or social services? Actually, Methodist Makada ye were 2 key mandates, missions, na social services. And social services and all can hear DNA no. John Wesley Zama or ye and at that time all the Methodism Babazana, then it's just what we are continuing. See, apart from fiscal development, now what's a protect environment. So now we also have oversight over health, agric, other facilities or institutions across the connection, and also a part of mandate. Now, livelihood empowerment and then also other issues relating to the well-being of individuals within that, in short, only mandate within the.
Thank you so much. The physical development of the individual, the General Directorate of Social Services. That also circuit into the societies. From coordinating office for social service. Nimpomponso and Openi Ken Sego Edanwa or Toto Sajumadi in Amaya. Yeni can call Mama ladies first. Mama, we have also seen your report as well. Can you also take us through? In the first place, let's also know what your directorate is about.
Thank you very much. The Directorate for Gender, Family and Social Intervention, among other things, seeks to create the necessary environment for the social development of men, women, and children. And so far as Dr. Sego said, so far as their well-being is concerned, and then when it comes to leadership issues, that is one aspect of our work. And normally our work is grouped into three. We look at the gender side, and that is what I've just mentioned. We talk about gender mainstreaming, making sure that the church puts in place policies and programs that would help both men and women. And of course,
I like the mention of men and women, because when gender is mentioned, many tend to concentrate on women.
Yes, it's so because initially the Directorate had to do with only women. When it started, it was women's desk. And then it transformed into women's division. So now this is the third, the third license plate for the car, which is gender. That is why people mistakenly, look at just women. But we deal with men, women, and children. Whatever has to do with their well-being or welfare. So that is, and when we talk about gender mainstreaming, it's very important to us, because we want the church to ensure that policies and programs are such that both men and women will benefit from it. There will be equity, there will be equality, and all that. Yeah, and then we look at family cohesion. Anything that has to do with family is our concern. We look, because we believe that a strong family, or strong families, build strong churches. If the families are doing well, then of course the church will also do well, and vice versa. Yeah, and strong churches too naturally will build strong families. And so we look at...
Somebody has said the family is the nucleus
exactly,
of the church.
Right. Yeah. And so we deal with family issues. So we look at singles and marital issues concerning singles. We look at those who are married, and then responsible parenting and all that. That also is our responsibility. And then talk about social intervention, as Dr. Sego said, which also includes, social intervention includes economic empowerment, and looking at the livelihoods of people, and including groups and all that. So all these are part of our responsibility.
So we'll be back to ask what you submitted to your boss and what your boss read. We'll be back to that. Atabus, we are in your field now. Can you also spend some time to educate us what your directorate is all about?
Directorate directly deals with...
Okay.
I'm saying our directorate's name because we are involved into agriculture. We oversee the agricultural projects of the church. We give guidance and then guarantee the sustainability of our agricultural project.
Okay.
We as well provide extension services for areas that are in need of extension services. That's into agriculture. And then when it comes to environment, your role in advocacy towards environmental protection, environmental degradation. We criticize where it has to be criticized. And then come to under rural development, we do training. We do what we call poverty reduction programs to aimed at reducing rural poverty and developing the rural areas. I always boast about one thing, that we have been able to start an initiative which has been adopted worldwide now as a policy under the Food for the World program. Yes, locally brewed program, locally thought of program, and have been accepted and it's now all over.
And this was initiated by the Methodist Church,
by the Methodist Church.
Directorate.
Yes, through the Directorate.
All right. Okay. Thank you. We'll be back again to see what you submitted to your boss. Dr. Sego, let's come to health. You are a health man, so you can help us. In your narration, you said we have 26 health posts, let me put it there, which encompasses our secondary facility to the list of the CHIP compounds. Can you take us through that as well? What did you submit?
Specifically, there are 6 key hospitals.
Okay, 6.
Yes,
6. Okay.
Yes.
Can we mention
we
them?
have
Are they
we have Wenchi.
Wenchi, which is the first of them.
Yes.
Yes. Ankase.
We have Eburas.
Ebraso. Apeja. Interfluence, okay.
And
the last one.
The last one, I'll get it.
Anyone in the Laura area?
Bethel, Takrade.
Okay, all right.
Bethel,
Takrade.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes,
fine.
that's the 6th one. Then there are medical centers and maternity homes, numbering 20 of them. Those are across the connection. Some in Laura,
okay,
like I said, Ipala in the northern sector, then coming down to other places within the middle belt, quite a number in Kumasi Diocese, and also Sunyani,
okay,
and then a few in the Bethel, in Secondary Diocese as well. So those are the key distribution factors.
So for every report you submit to GPC, EGPC or conference,
yes,
there is what happened the previous year,
yeah,
and what is happening in the year to come. Can you take us through that, the success story and the challenges?
I'll take some of the success stories. The key one is that we observed a 17% increase in the patient visits.
Okay.
We had,
yeah,
we had 461,721 visits to our facility.
For the year under review.
Yes, the year under, which is 17% higher than what we. So many more people are coming to our facilities. That is not our aim.
Okay.
Our aim is to make people well.
Yes. But once you are sick, we take care of you.
So what it means is that they are happy with the services we are giving. That is why they are coming back.
Did that reflect in revenue?
Yes. Okay. Yes. It also reflected in revenue. If you look at it, okay, government pays our salaries, but you can see that when you take care of the salary aspects and the rest through government, the other aspects, there is a positive variation rather than a negative variation.
Does the government help in the consumables as well, or that is the duty of
that is the duty of the
right?
The help is that those on health insurance, once you give them, they pay back. Insurance pays back, no matter if it's even a year after it will still come. Those are some of the things. We also have a training school the Methodist Health Training Institute at Afosu. It has over 1,000 students in place. It runs 4 programs. The results that they churned out also, the lowest pass mark is pass rate is about 82%, and the highest is 94%. Wow. So it also shows that the teaching and the quality of education we are given is also top. And these are not exams that we conduct.
These are external exams.
External exams by KNUST, to which we are affiliated, and also the nurses and midwives, which is a nationwide program, and the licensing exam. So it is quite impressive. If you look at the funding or financing arrangements over there too, it has a positive variation. So apart from the salaries, which are mainly taken up by government.
School who the TV so the idea na obi hwe say ne ba bi kura enya school nursing school person because so the programs are, I believe, will be nursing physician assistantship, or it's not
no.
there yet.
So we have,
so what are the programs?
We have midwifery, which is the registered midwifery, and then post NAC and post. We have 2 auxiliary programs, or our nurse assistant program.
All right.
So when you've done that post nursing assistant for some time, you can go back to school. So those cadres, we also take care of their training for midwifery. Then we have the registered general nursing program. So those are the programs that we have.
Wo hweye na obabi a nani je ho so obeye nurse wo ko Afosu a Methodist the school kama bi akọ a ye training a nurse for peno ana opani na go de wo ko a wo bere kra ye ma won we is as a teacher for ayerom ho kira de se mu ni Methodist so de empaibo any Christian church so pa e kan ho pa, and that we are very, very, very proud of. All right, but I
am as a demo in the camp. Yes, Nyamisro aspect. Yeah, pede what dance so.
Okay.
There was a Nyame Salmon Church account. One that so they will stand out as people who are serving God, kind of in their see, that's the things that we hang on to. Your teachers are
qualified teachers.
Most of them were masters. Those who are not there are in the getting there. Those are there. Another one or Ankasi, which is about dental nursing. First of its in the country, and it has been accredited at even a higher level, providing degree level. Yes,
dentistry.
Dental nursing. Wow. Now, yeah, laboratory na za obaye juma kosha or compete with any dental school, state of the art facilities. And see, those are the things, and yenya no teachers so obachre na waye ma wedzimu.
Very, very impressive. But if there are some you still want to add, Mama Kote Papa, let's come to you. What happened last year? Where are we going the ensuing church calendar year?
Thank you very much. Yeah, last year, one of the things we did, or one of the activities we considered was capacity building. Whatever you do or you are doing, there is a need to ensure that you build capacity. So the director and then some of the coordinators were involved in seminars, both in Ghana and outside. So far as a World Day of Prayer, and then World Federation of Methodist and Uniting Church Women West Africa Seminar. And so some of us went and we looked at...
Is that what happened at Togo?
No, it happened in the Federation. One took place in Liberia.
It was in Liberia, right?
And the World Day of Prayer was in Zambia.
Okay.
So we looked at issues that have to do with women, especially we looked at some of the sustainable development goals, such as Goal 1, which has to do with reducing poverty, and then Goal 5, gender equality, and the rest. We looked at all these, trying to look at what sort of activities we can put in place to help us as a church to achieve these goals. Yeah, so we had seminars and all that. So these are some of the things we did last year. And then let me finish with headquarters first. And there is a program we started, or a project we started a couple of years ago, which is still ongoing. That has to do with economic empowerment. And with this particular project, we are targeting vulnerable widows. Yeah, and
widows and widowers, or widows alone?
Widows, just widows for now.
Okay. All right.
Just for now. Yeah, of course, it wasn't our decision, it wasn't our choice. We had funding from the All Africa Conference of Churches, AACC, Women.
Okay.
That was specific, very specific for vulnerable widows. So currently we have a palm oil processing project at Asin, the Bibiase, in the Fosu Diocese. Yeah. And
is that not where Esquire Olins comes from?
Yeah, that's where it comes from. Yeah.
All right.
And we have this project that is producing, very good Zomi palm oil for household use. Fortunately for us, some restaurants have started using this oil. It's very good. Is it wearing there? Yes. It's easy. Yeah, so,
all right.
To help the widows, to give them some kind of livelihood. The joy of the whole thing is that by God's grace, we were able to make a little profit, which was used to purchase half pieces of cloth. This year, on 23rd June this year, which was International Widows Day, and as a church we observed that. So the Directorate was able to purchase half pieces of cloth plus duku, with also head scarves for 30 widows in the Fosu Diocese.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive. Impressive.
Yeah.
Mama, I said, "Oh, microphone, no. They will move kakra, so the technicians will fix it for you."
Okay.
Therefore, the General Directorate of Social Services of the Methodist Church Ghana and Edin Komo. Openyi can say go nankasa ewo ha odi team nanim captain band no ebono pa mama comfort kote papa fie so e ka ne ho na afi so ata bruce eso ka ne ho a oboa ema dwumadie ni nyina ko nanim kama na ye kai ahwefo se enche ne ye bebie phone lines no obi opeso bisa question bia said ye mpanimfo edwudwa nsam kama we dey da form kra fanto be kada oda form kra obetime bisa question bia na ya cheche mama obetime awie so that we can go to Uncle Bruce.
Yeah, before I go on to one word from the diocese. Another program we funded on Women in Leadership Conference.
Okay.
This conference, which was started a couple of years ago, or even 4 years rather, from Togo and countries in Africa, and the theme was had to do with gender equality and accelerating action for inclusive leadership, so that in our various churches in Africa, when it comes to leadership at the top, we find that women are found wanting for various reasons. And so the conference, which was co-sponsored by the Irish Methodist Mission Partnership of the Methodist Church Ireland, is meant to help our women, go through some kind of capacity building so that they will be able to thrive where they have to. Then finally, okay, from the dioceses, in fact, that is where Agronaran, in all the dioceses, various activities went to, so far as gender issues, like gender awareness creation, where women and people were taught what we mean by gender and what we have to do as people of God, so far as the church and state are concerned. And then we look at management of gender-based violence. In fact, this is something that is happening in our various homes and so even the church. But sometimes it's difficult to even identify, what we mean by gender-based violence or who is going through that. And even if we are able to identify a victim, how do we help such a person? So all these things are supposed to be done at the diocesan level, and in a way, some dioceses were able to do something. And talking about responsible parenting, family clinics, and all that, and then the impact stories, skills training, various circuits, dioceses were able to bring people together, train them, how to make liquid soap and those things we know about, and people have started benefiting from it.
So it's always the benefit, and that is where I'm going from what you are saying. At Abrus, people think that Ghana, just as the Methodist Church, has not really benefited from our agri projects. We have lands, we have initiatives, but we've not really taken so much profit from the sales of our farm produce. Will you say it is the case, or there is something we do not know?
The case.
So tell us. You're on it.
You see, every project has the intention for which the project was established. Majority of our projects were established to help humanity, and not as commercial. Yes.
All right.
If you observe this report, I tried to group our projects into the two categories. One is for human development. Most of our projects are for human development, so they are not commercial projects where we expect to make money from. There are specific projects which are commercial projects, purely commercial.
Can we call it an extension service, just as the agri people do, so that it's more of educational, teaching, empowering?
For a layman, you can say extension service. But I would call them more of outgrower services.
Outgrower?
Yes. So we act as advisors on outgrower programs. So the people come and take knowledge from us, and then implement it. And then there are most of our farms act as demonstration grounds to expand human survival, and then so we have classical projects like Bami and Koroba production. We have the Kusa Cocoa plantation and a few of others which are purely commercial. But most of them are human development centered projects. That is why our money from there should not be done. And then considering the nature of our project, wherever a project is situated, it is more or less the diocese or the circuit has oversight responsibility. So the head office just provide guidance and then sustainability, where we act as cushions. For instance, due to agric is more of a calling, just like ministry. Yes.
What do you mean by calling?
God gave agric as the first profession.
Okay.
And because of abuse by education,
Okay.
people see agric as, the unfortunate thing like punishing by weeding.
Okay.
The most unfortunate aspect. I mean, the cutlass is the glorious tool for agriculture. And then people, you punish somebody. So immediately you tell someone, please take the cutlass and let's do some farming. The subconscious mind, that is punishment.
Okay.
It's a very negative thing, which I think every person in authority should fight for us to stop that thing. Fine. Now, where our projects act as human development, we don't think about the profit. And then where our projects are situated, for instance, in the particular diocese, they don't bring anything to the head office. The head office rather goes in to help
them.
And then, so number two, the itinerant ministry that the church has. Why I was saying the agric is a calling. A minister comes in and then he has so much interest in agriculture. He promotes and comes out with an outstanding project. Then the next, due to our principle of itinerant ministry, the next minister comes in who hasn't got that calling to give agriculture a deserved position in the scheme of things, and so loses interest in that particular
What are some
aspect.
of the major success stories in just the next 1 minute? Then I can ask
the major success.
Go to talk about the youth in entrepreneurship.
Yes, then the major success stories of us are numerous. But let me considering our time, the time now, let me talk about one.
Very well.
In Obuasi, we were doing a skills training program, snail rearing, rabbitry, and then grass cutter keeping. And they were mining close to, they were doing this galamsey close to our training, where we were doing the training, the chapel. And the immediate past bishop of Obuasi Diocese called them, oh please, why are you disturbing us? Come and listen to the thing that is doing there. And then one of the galamseyers came and said, so are you saying if I have 4 rabbits and every 2 months I can get grown-up rabbits from it, and I can get 6 from each, meaning that I can get about 24 rabbits in 2 months, and I can sell them in the 3rd month? I said yes. And if I'm saying at that time it was 50 cedis per rabbit averagely. So he made a calculation and said, and that one there's no risk of death. You get the argument. Yeah. So this is the greatest success story I had. Although one person said it, but I knew that he has said it at the other meeting. But what is he going to tell his colleagues and others? And then it expressed the good news. So I found that to be a very, very good thing. There was a training too in Accra, the center of Accra. I worship in Freeman Society. There was a training in snail rearing, and I used a barrel to do the hatchery, and then 2 breeding this thing. It's actually my invention. Okay. So I trained them, and the one woman said, so a barrel just in the corner of my kitchen, and I can be selling the snails. I said yes. So these are success stories, okay. And then yeah.
Very amazing. Openly, you can say go. Maybe beautiful lines now, but the youth now are being encouraged to go into entrepreneurship. The church has set up a fund and a support system. We need you to throw some light on. All right, for ye be phone line so no more be some questions no 0256253461 0533500625 uba mu a mebie na waba open you can say go.
We all know that unemployment is an issue, especially amongst the youth.
Yeah.
And even the World Bank statistics says about 15% unemployed. And even those who are employed, most of them are underemployed and not getting even what they need to get out of the employment they have. So there is underemployment that people may have to have extra this thing. This is why the church has taken it upon itself that instead of going out to look for jobs, we will empower them to create their own jobs, employ people, and improve the economy locally and for themselves as well. And of course, the church would also benefit from that. So in this, we developed a policy document. We also have a fund with guidelines for how to access the funds, and we have an investment for that fund about 250,000, which was started last year. The lay president family donated 50,000. The lay movement council 200,000.
Let's go to Dunkwa Onofin and come back to you. Ophelia, good evening.
Good evening, Papa. Papa, can I see you?
Yeah, this show me pacho yetiewo.
You Papa dance. And you may not Japan. Methodist Church, Chima. Now, the pacho, the question can say, nursing school or something that will attend for tonight. Admission time, no. Do we do advertisement? And I say, Dana, saying that can you communicate the Methodist? You will school you for you. I'll be very glad to send it back at the call.
Very well.
If you Patraya and not Mama you, time the swan, society, no. No, Mama you will not your come once, and maybe I'm not will be so better or then the back at the Methodist.
All right, you. Yeah, that's it. Open ye Ebeka home asem. All right, Yanko and cry na Yanko di enkom. Answer. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
Me pacho yetiewo.
Pacho, na kan pese mo contribute kakra wo program na show.
Okay. Ko yetiewo.
Pacho, media ni say I can pese me bisa on social welfare issue no. No, which is about health, no sorry, Dr. Segu. Pacho na kan bisa say expansion of the schools no. If our church is going to do or work hard, Nanke bia akaka is expansion no ayemo, particularly in my region, which is central region. Nti akaya decided made to our church members, which is particularly our presiding bishop, and then the Directorate on no yejuma.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yanko sunya so na yanko di nkomo. Many good evening. Kennedy.
Good evening, sir.
Pacho yetiewo.
Yeah. Sorry, Kennedy Sam.
All right, please go ahead.
Yo, something young commerce Methodist project no. Chris say in a production and Yesika Methodist sorry. Then could be a warrior, quite be so, and then two. Yeah, report, the question of there be I stereotypes that feeling. Yeah, BCC, you could be just saying who say, mental check down here, 4 years see, be a different enterprise. One way laptop, one way poultry. Like, the Jews over that little headquarters.
Okay.
And then terrain, they be a employment. The quickest way for youth work to raise capital is through vegetable production.
Through what production? Through what?
Vegetable production.
Vegetables, okay.
Vegetable production. Because vegetable like carrot does not need vast land. We are 3-bed crop for dry season. It can fetch a lot of money.
Okay.
But you who programmer won't pay a great more market center or more facilitate like almost Wo fe nkedi dwuma na enwa omo na omo we the capital bi enfa ye omo dwuma bi on pese omo di e dey get best you for no for omo program wo essential officers agric officer for no info one over lecture one na wo pa wo tru fa ke bi after all this time crowd for na me obi bi today operation good health wo what ties and also wo backyard bi e ke policy e fit Ghana when you sit together, what start like operation for yourself. You know, 24 so class of now so class for no. So what boy sometimes who got know who say it is flourishing, it is green, it gives you satisfaction,
to make you smile.
Yeah. So it's the woman in that aspect.
Okay. Impressive. Thank you so much. Yanko Ofrefua Odiho. Good evening.
Good evening.
Felicity at the same.
Pacho na mi adom na wonso e.
Boko yetie wo.
Ye bo mabaso so Christ inti.
Ya adeshe.
Pacho me question ye say, ye nurses ne other health personnel for na ye wo mat asori ni mu no. Akwenya ben na ye wie school ye betimi anya, na yetimi practice yen skills no yen asori hospitals no.
Okay. All right. Openyi can say go be you are not come on.
Me patch you.
All
me
right.
dasi.
Okay, Yenko Kumase na yene Ernest enim koma. Ernesto, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Aha, yetie wo.
If I try me contribute to a program no so kakra. Hello.
Me pacho ujina so pa yetie wo.
Me kasa.
Utumi kasa. Go ahead.
Me say kasa.
Ai kasa.
Okay. Me say me American say we me machine pa na propaganda yeah program the no kasa say pan no kra no ayi bono am go for bono some the formal ebu enti nanga me su say nka yan chese yan go for na ya sor ma no bi pan bi o mo twi yes pan no bi na you say what me na safe.
Okay.
Okota very safe because you say no me who better me sit on the ground because the economy who the already
yeah
so let me say
okay
and the young family pa na young training you go for the na pan no o munye na ya sarba na nto
okay all right. Yo, I think that's a good one. Inti openyi can say go troni nyina inti Wesleyan bread and a Methodist bread and penifo atini nyina. All right, yanko takwa na ye Onesimus ye can go ahead please.
Yes sir, Papa Medasipa. I think sir on the issue of projects and other institutions that ye one. And say best suggest say ye can want some na dia video documentary be and a picture documentary be
okay
so that we also get to know this where the facilities are.
Okay.
Thank you, Papa.
Well. Very well. I think that's a good one. So the next time when we talk about some of these initiatives and 24 Kanwa Semino, now the photos ADHD, you call and cry and 24 Baba studio, Nansama Yekiken, Yebubuna Basani, say, no, the cameras will be moving along, rolling along the farms, the hospitals, the schools, any project and 24, any Kenya, Yadamwase, Papa say, will make it such a beautiful contribution. All right, Mercy, yentie we. Mercy.
Hello.
Auntie Mercy, yetio.
Aha. No, kada wo program bi wo. WTV. Na in that one as I ye din gudo. Na ye no one ka wo fie. Africa where Bakata where able to give black soil, a dear tomato, a dear won't trouble moko, a dear baby, I don't want to 97. Maybe everything you have on the farm, more mango, more pie,
I'm right,
brother, more could
okay,
more two.
Wow.
I get Montreux woman now wasn't a man. What do you do? The madam will try to continue now, Dona. In water. The man woman educating
Okay. Yo, Abera, I into a friend for chat to okra ni na yetimi agye mpanifo anu di semu atwa to. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Nipacho yetio. Yes. Nipacho Wesley TV ni yete wonkapa. Hello.
The friend of child.
Yo. Nipacho kasa. Oh, open your line in crack.
Oh, Christ in tea.
Yeah, this you.
Oh, the radiasi. Them when I work and some contribution. Cause today me form my more kind of do. Most more backyard garden. And to me, so I never be a home on my young say and try there. Young say ever practice ye do fear more than commercial ones na ye botono. It's most so my children say ya you to no say no programs out there. A great officers and watch on them and the man. No commercial ones are to go minute. Yeah, no hair dream be
all right.
Only now, all the year be they are brave, no. See, young practice the young as we buy a backyard garden.
Okay.
Mr. Mam to tomatoes so made the Chimitsumuko. Mitsumu contumely. Since a market to contumra being contumely still.
Wow. Me no fiaba. Yeah, that's a part. Thank you. I shall for you to me for course, Nibia. Tis a course I have bano. A chance tsunami, baby. Into the Bessie Hana, ya mampin, a sempany fui, a cosancotna, a year in Shemuna say now, so 88 the Ecoso. But you can say, go, Musa, watch your baby, and Pacho Buano, and then we take the last response.
So, first question in Colin.
Okay.
Okay, nursing school or a sinful, or ya sinful, or ya afusu or eastern region.
All right.
Or Ben
so popular
New Ebrim.
Okay.
And now, Nkoko, yes, Nkoko, and 10 was on that.
Okay.
Now, after New Ebrim, after afusu New Ebrim, now
that side of town.
That's right. Into now, second one also, no, nursing school are part of the Abana Jetumin.
Okay.
Into or Ada
credited.
Say, what can they work for nurses countrywide? What about newspapers, ma, or can be, or list num into every boom. Now, across the Kade, you try the Yebo baby or central region. Say, Yarian Kakra, Yanya, Afusudin, Ankasa Sudden or Bado. Say, as we go on, Yebutum, best started them, so. Now, as young Kumase, so, ye dear, Abe to add to old one. Only ye bigger than the old Now, under time, Obobo. Into Oba meaning there will be able to get a lot of area to the commercial at the door.
Okay.
Then here projects are across the connection. Honestly, in fact, them report here back come as MCC. I feel a boom list of projects are across the connection room. Youth employment also vegetable laying or important to that door can there ye ma people in the importance of agric to that Dr. Bruce Kane. If people know the vegetable man rapid turnover nada they will go into it. We won't channel more being control but obia who agric there or difficulty much but there more people will come into it. Now, Felicity, Orkan, the one hour nurses opportunity to work. So I approach
office directorate.
Yes,
yes,
what directorate? Then we will.
Where there are some there, the pa nipa bebre ne bi some timi tim kakra. Minim say waka won sem na wi a.
I think Yeah,
okay,
Ernesto no advice normal there. Inche you be training him me for no why pan no na so that a lot and you don't or from a trusted source. Ah, one for bibinko, a wood rubinko guma. Also any problem for it.
Underway from the directorate.
Yes.
Okay.
Extra, it would when she houses there. MISPA or Minister Spouses Association. Why a panel or no machine?
All right.
When you fee rural enterprise program. You see, there are like that across the area. Every day, sir, yaba conference, not nothing not near Northern Garden. This is Tamale Dowses. Now Wabo Gatanga. A method ministers spouses was the one in Katsina bar, was a rare bar, was a other in a bar.
Share butter.
Mota meaning there. There's no problem with it. Aha, Mazutum cockage and Profu bridge and woods so I work or come from a fine. Those are some of the things
very interesting. Now me see so say Dr. Kensego can say we Methodist ni now we nurse, we doctor now we condo say obeye adwuma Methodist health facilities ni mo the obeye ne sebra head office oba also Directorate of Social Services. Why now no was the Orisha Dr. Kensego. Obetimi aboa enti mo eduru ba bia no ma fresh so for jika me doctor me nurse me pese meboa na my Methodist adwuma. It is clear and it is now for all of us to explore. To come to the head office and just look for Dr. Kensego and all this will be done. Mama, yanko honafi finally Dr. Bruce. Any last word for us?
No, me da say there are some miserable you there. I'll sorry the Methodist I'll sorry in fee or ha on you your call years. Yes, you may be brave alpha. Ye members na omani nara no munimpan wane yezu na ma Dr. Sego kenenti obi anfa no hunjim na obane dey ye frɛ so ye gender so ye health so ye agrico ye frɛ kanka members ye frɛ ehezi bia ye betete ye ezi wona adwubi wo fa wo homa ne ye tete won na ye nara onsi ye ye am na ya mere be there orisi ye ni kreye no so na orisi ye ni ipedio so ye. That's it.
Thank you. At Bruce Oga Bagbena we moga ni wo careful.
Wani chuma no watwon ye social services say he to body wo onupa fefen wie wo ye ni bipi no manye wo kewa momo no ya she ke obache wo wole wo asafo fefen ni yo gamami kenye che yeba wo head office allo through yes sofo kecho bishop no wo ba ye wo buanye wo ton ni bipi chi kake waton na John ya ya kenya nye ba wo nye wo ba chon be nyanye ba chewa ke wo nye kase wo kenya chije bank wo ba to igbadia no wo ke no fia na ke chon ne ba wo ba chon ke wo anye wo jibo nye ba nye kande nye ke na ke asafo wo tuni wo asafo ejon wo gbema design no ya hi wa de nche yo sinya chi anye banka wo ko nye fe un nye na se ke nye gbawo te je nye keshika baba te ba gbawo no ni etete no anye ko ni me koko me hu ana no ni asafo etu e ha agbomo no ya ye jele mi
ni be twa o manya bla
twa ni o manya dron abla wo
ya enti penifo omoda Directorate of Social Services ano kanka openia okra captain band no and brother Dr. Ken Daddy Sego General Director Emma the Directorate of Social Services afe yenyina ye mame the very Reverend Comfort Ruth Kote Papa Fio Director Gender Family and Social Intervention and afe yenua Penny Dr. Ni Ado Bruce Environment Agric and Rural Development. Now we are only putting a pause on this one called the Methodist in Focus. About 6:30, a messenger is coming your way with the conference show. The course soon in Aviti and Ope, you better want to tougher, near Bonibua, Nafe, Yachekra, ye the Ababa 2 in him. With WTV, we promise to bring you even the sound of a pin on the ground. Thank you for being my guest. My name, Osofo Ajikavinte Agbamanya. May a method of Sofo. Good evening.